We online?
Oh. Well, there's a tweet. Oh, hey, I just got a thing that says Team Turtlebooks just went live.
But can you watch it? Can you see it?
No.
Oh, you'll have to like go through like some advert on Twitch first, won't you?
Oh, it is there. It says you're playing Save the Light.
God damn it! Why does that always happen?
Just
Wait,
always
does
does. But it
Twitter
says
say
you're
I'm saying
offline,
plays the
so...
light?
No, I think Twitter said that you were playing Indivisible
Oh,
Backer Preview. But yeah, this seems to be working.
you can see?
I wonder if... Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can hear myself, because that is gonna be weird. If I want to hear the sound, I'm gonna hear my own voice and be like,
Oh yeah, and then you'll be like, oh no, I sound horrible, and I'll be like, oh no, you're cute. There you are. You are watching now, I
Oh.
assume.
Yep, that's me.
Okay, cool. So you're here, and
Okay.
we're here, and we're gonna try out this. Well, I mean, I'm gonna try out this game. You're just gonna watch, unfortunately.
I am
But
just gonna watch, but that's how that is.
yeah,
But yeah, we
this
should
is
explain that we're not in the same place.
yes, we are not in the
That
same
now I'm
place. For
thinking.
anyone that might watch this in the future, this is the backer preview for Indivisible, which is an indie RPG that got crowdfunded about a year ago. There is a public demo available that's been out for like a year. This is specifically it's an exclusive like new version of the demo for people who like backed a certain level of like dollars for the game. Um, and to my understanding, it's basically just like an expansion on. Well, this is actually a whole different area than what they showed before, but um, just to kind of show some of the progress they've made on the game since they started working on it about a year ago.
Rhodey, wait!
And something that they've done with both of these so far is that there's no story. They want the story to be like kind of specifically for when you're playing the actual game. You'll experience the story like as you're supposed to. So in the demo, the story is your main character Ajna, her like little pet creature keeps running away from her, and she is trying to track him down. So that's as much story as there's going to be in these, I guess, until the actual game comes out. But so this is like a spiritual successor to Valkyrie Profile. Did you ever play that game?
No, I don't even know. Like I've never
Don't you
heard
know
of
what
it
that
before.
is? So Valkyrie Profile was a JRPG that functioned as a 2D platformer, but then when you ran into enemies, it became a turn-based RPG, except there was kind of wrinkles to how it worked. So they've implemented like a different UI and stuff. So battle has like battle happens in real time, and characters will build action points that you can spend on actions, and enemies will attack you, and and I'm like being dumb and not actually attacking back.
I should just say,
explaining,
I'm like, maybe like
yeah.
30
So
seconds behind. So.
yeah, you're a little bit behind, but so basically, when you run into an enemy in the field, it'll like everything will stop and become like a turn-based battle, and everyone, like all the characters present, are like building action points basically to act. But the twist is that once you get more party members, which I probably will pretty quickly because this is a demo here, each character has their own set of attacks. So like you have neutral attack, up and down. And I think maybe some characters might have like specific ones for if you're pushing to the side. So that's just my neutral. That's my up, which launched the enemy up into the air. Now, when you have multiple characters, each character is controlled by one of the face buttons, so you can basically do combos with multiple characters.
I don't think this makes us friends.
And apparently, I just got one who doesn't want to be friends with me. Oh, whoops. Oh no, I fell too far. What was up there? What if there was something up there?
I'm like waiting to react to the same thing.
Sorry.
Oh. Oh, you just started fighting this guy.
Yeah.
So, what were those like first enemies? They look like bowls of.
They're like,
some
yeah,
kind of
like
food,
ramen or
sticks.
something. Yeah. They were in the original demo as well. They're like just kind of the default grunt enemy, I guess.
Oh, so this is in the team. Okay, that's.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah,
Sorry,
wah.
I'm so dumb. I'm gonna not comment on the things that are happening on screen because it would just be confusing.
Whoa, wait, what? I got like a map for looking straight up. I'm not sure how that works, but that's interesting. I wonder if they just haven't implemented a map button yet. Yeah, so like you'll be able to have 4 party members at a time, and you'll have like a reserve that you can swap between, and then I guess there's going to be like some hub that you enter by meditating, because your character is... Yeah, I guess I should probably explain that part of the game. So your main character, Ajna, she's the main character. She is constantly present. She is the only actual physical character, I guess, technically. All of the party members you acquire are, assuming that they're doing it the same way Valkyrie Profile did, and it seems like they are, all of your party members are spirits of characters who are not physically present in this world. In Valkyrie Profile, it was always characters who died, and your main character, being a Valkyrie, was escorting them with her to prepare them for Ragnarok at the end of the world. That's clearly not what's going on here, because there's nothing about Ragnarok or Valkyries or anything, but from what I can tell, your character's like hub world is actually like their mindscape. Like, she will meditate, and that's how you go to your hub world. That's how you'll switch out your party members and how you'll upgrade your equipment and stuff like that. It's all going to be like within her mind, which I think is a cool idea. We've got a big guy here. Oh no, I'm so out of practice for how these kinds of games work.
The art looks really nice.
Yes, I was gonna comment on that, but I figured you probably would. A big feature of this game, and it's like the main reason I assumed that they needed the crowdfunding that they did, was that they're putting a lot of effort into the animation. And actually, I can already tell just the environments and the lighting have been improved. Like, this is like it's got 2D character sprites, but not only are they well animated, but they are affected by the lighting of what's around them and stuff like that, which is really good to see. Oh, I don't know this guy's moves yet. So as you attack, you build up this meter at the top, and then when it's the enemy's turn to attack, you can spend some of that meter to defend. But you can also spend that meter to do character-specific, like, special moves. I think the main characters, if I'm remembering right, your main character's special move will actually, like, res party members. Okay. Oh, I got another little person. There's some, like, little research person.
Not yet.
Whoop, whoop. Slide. Oh, slide, slide, slide. What? Her pose looks weird. What? Oh. Her, your main character's slide pose looks interesting.
Oh, yep. I just got that.
I'm not sure if that's a placeholder or if it's just supposed to be like a joke.
Yeah, she's very, very low to the ground, and
yeah.
I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's just, Whoa, it's this like crazy head. Oh my god, it's like intestines and stuff. Nice. Okay.
Yep. It's those things are pretty weird. Yeah, so far all the enemies that I'm fighting are enemies I recognize, but that makes sense. They probably wouldn't invest too much into new enemy types until they're further along. Whoa. I picked up a weapon. But how do I...
It's an axe. Just, you know, throwing that out there because I just saw that happen. Like, 30 seconds
that you
ago.
got, that I picked up the axe, and now you'll get to watch me stand around for a moment and fiddle with the menus, because it looked like there was like a dial to like switch between different weapons, and I'm wondering what that is, or how I do it.
Is that a very
Yeah,
interesting
so
statue?
one of the things they did is because you got one main character that's like the main character, she gets different weapon types, but they do different things. Like they will change her combat moves from what they've said, but they also let her do different things outside of battle as well. So like I have an axe now, I can cut down like branches. But a new party person. Whoop, whoop, golf swing with the axe. Yeah, okay, so she still has that. So there's like a thing she can do outside of combat with the axe, that is useful and adds like a certain platforming element. Let's use a special move. Yeah. So yeah, so a lot of what the combat ends up boiling down to is trying to get a hold of what combos you can do with your party members, like what combination of different moves that they have, and you know in what order they will have the greatest impact. Because like the longer a combo string goes, I'm pretty sure the more damage it'll do. And whether or not an enemy is like launched into the air or whatnot, and that kind of thing. Ooh, heals. I like heals. Shield lady. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. Got a little fucked up there.
Oh, that healing move is interesting.
I am your shield.
Whacking everyone else with like a bag full of liquid.
Whack.
How to heal them.
Yeah, the one little... The little creature. The like kid or whatever. They seem to be able to heal me, and the way that heal works is it's the same way that I would attack, but with like holding up. But it's with that character specifically. So that makes me wonder if some of the other characters will have like specific kinds of like buffs or debuffs instead of just doing a straight up attack on an enemy. Ooh, does that mean I can get up here? Aha, it does. There does not seem to be anything up here worth getting. But it's cool to know I can do it.
Yep.
Oh. I don't know. There might not have been a purpose to what I did just now, but it still felt cool. Another thing that I think they've carried over from before is that meter that you build up. Whatever of it you don't use at the end of battle, it'll regenerate your party's health. Oh, I got a bow. Let's see how long it takes for you to see me picking up a bow and then repeatedly using it very quickly. Oh, it doesn't seem to be doing any damage anymore.
If it's actually, I think just firing it at that dog guy.
My defense
I don't know
holds.
what that is. It's like a cross between a dog and a leprechaun. Anything else?
What's that?
just ignore me, I'm mumbling.
Oh.
Because I'm so out of like so I really do like this dynamic writing. So
Yeah.
it's going on. It's nice.
Yeah, I definitely am liking the visual presentation of this game. It's noticeably... I mean, it was pretty good when they started, but now it's like noticeably gotten, you know, that extra layer to it.
Yeah, because it's like bright and cartoonish, but it's still, you know, it's in a kind of elegant way, maybe.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah. So
Like,
this is the same. Well, actually, finish what you were saying.
I was gonna say it was a bit like Bastion or something, where it's like, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of very colourful and bold, but still, you know, not childish. Which is nice.
Yeah.
You go on. You have more interesting things to say.
Well, there's like a ghost thingy over there. Oh, I failed that little thing I was supposed to do, I guess. Oh. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Oh, I'm fucking it up. Oh, I think I lost that one of my party members. Uh-oh, yeah, that could be bad. Here we go. Yeah, I think that's really interesting about this is that like you can control all your party members at the same time as long as they have action points. So like that adds like a cool like layer of like mastery to a game like this, because normally the mastery would be, you know, just leveling your characters up and then like figuring out which types of attacks are most effective. And I'm sure this is going to have some of that, but there's also this element of like I'm attacking but also healing at the same time by doing specific button presses, and then also if I'm really good I can be doing those specific button presses in such a way as to maximize combo damage and like whatever, like, yeah. It's probably an ungodly hour where you are right now.
Well, it is pretty late technically. It's like, I don't know, almost 6 a.m, but that's probably still the equivalent of about 11 p.m. because I'm still, you know, 1 p.m. because I'm still kind of California time, even though I've been back in England for a week, so...
Yeah.
But I'm so tired. But probably only as tired as you. But I'm sorry if I was yawning. That doesn't mean
Oh no, how dare you exhibit any kind of human physical reaction. Oh, ow, my face. Heal! Oh, and I do like a Super Saiyan hair thingy. I don't think I've noticed that before. Yeah, so, the way that they've kind of talked about this main character makes her sound a lot like the Avatar. And so that's the whole idea with like these, except like, you know, instead of being past lives, it's just like straight up like other people's lives, I guess. Oh, what does that do? I'm actually not sure what that one move does. The character threw like a herb into their backpack, and I don't know. I also don't know what these glowing stones I'm picking up are. So there's that. I think I remember seeing them talking about it, that they were gonna serve a purpose in the main game, but they're just kind of there right now. I think they were saying that those because I've been picking up these little glowing stones here and there, I think that they were saying that those you charge them through combat, and then you can expend the energy to like do different effects, but you can also expend the energy to upgrade your characters in some capacity. Boink, boink, boink. Yeah. Oh, almost nailed it. Let's see what this guy's attack is. Oh, he murders things. I probably shouldn't be so surprised. Oh, there's a hole there. This game does that thing where if I'm aiming with a bow in the air, my character's descent will slow, because bows are magic and make you always fall slower. That's what every game with a bow this year has taught me. As long as you draw your bow while you're in midair, you'll just magically... I mean, gameplay-wise, it obviously makes perfect sense. It's just funny. Why can I not just slow my descent with my axe?
Right, well, because I feel like there's been a game that's done that with an axe, or like with different weapons. Like, I don't feel like, I don't know, Horizon is like Horizon is like a
yeah, Lara Croft I think might have done that at some point in the reboot maybe.
Oh yeah, it does the quick time event type things where it like just maybe that was in Ghost of Head or something. I guess it's reminiscent of kind of like a call out, like, you know, what's that? When everything slows down.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I should know about spoilers for that. I'm tired, so.
That's okay.
But yeah, that kind of thing. It's probably even earlier example. It is helpful for gaming.
Yeah.
Especially.
Oh.
That's okay. So, playing something like Horizon is a lot easier when you can like slow the whole thing down and just
Well, that's actually something I really like about Horizon, is that because the bow is such a core part of the game, they give you a core part of the game that lets you slow down so you can actually aim and thus actually feel the gratification of aiming with a bow, but without it feeling like it's too easy. Like there's still...
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's handing something to you, because then you can pick which part of the the mechanical dinosaur creature that you're firing at, and then it's about knowing which bit is going to be the best, like, I don't know, doing most damage. So even if you're good at aiming anyway, it gives you more time to sort of pick out the right kind of
yeah, exactly, yeah. I found out I have a dash. Whoosh, whoosh. I can feel like a ninja.
I like I'm getting all these like sound effects and stuff, and then seeing
them like
yeah, and having to wait to like apply it to an actual moment. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I can loop 2 dashes together. Yeah.
She's very mobile.
She is, yeah. Oh, fuck that up.
She must be getting like really bad like knee scrapes, like leg scrapes from all this sliding around on stone floor. And, like a skirt.
Oh Jesus.
Nice try.
See what this lady does. Oh, I like that. Where she kills all the things. What was I gonna say?
Nice try.
Oh, one thing I'm pretty interested in with this game, which means that they did a good business decision, I guess, is there's going to be a bunch of indie characters that will be spirits that can join you, such as Shovel Knight and the main character from Transistor, which is the second game that Supergiant made. And who else did they? There's like a bunch of characters. I'm trying to think of any that you would recognize in particular, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Part of what is cool about that too is that it's going to be, they'll be taking those characters' movesets and getting them to work in this formula. But also that means animating them in this art style. So we'll be able to see like a bunch of these different characters from different indie games portrayed in this art style, which I'm looking forward to.
That would be nice. I can see the appeal of that. Because
Yeah.
this is a very nice art style. But,
Yeah, I think it actually is the same dev team. The previous game this team made was Skullgirls, which was a very visually flashy game, and a lot of the characters were fairly sexualized, which is something I kind of have mixed feelings on, but I felt like that game kind of owned that more, like it wasn't trying to pretend that it wasn't that, whereas it bothers me more when like a game tries to pretend like, oh no, we're not actually doing that. It's like, no, that game knew it was doing that, and it was like, yep, this is show business, and like the game's tone even had a like old-timey, like, you know, 1920s kind of vibe to it, which I don't know, just kind of made it work, I guess. But on top of that, it was a fucking good fighting game. It still is one of my favorite fighting games. I just haven't played it in a long time, so I haven't had anyone to play it with. But that's like one of the few fighting games that I would gladly pick up if I had someone to play it with. But it also had a very small roster from what people would expect from a fighting game. And I think that's part of why it turned out good, because it was made by an indie studio that had a passion to make a Marvel vs. Capcom style fighting game. And now they're making this, which is a whole other, completely different game, completely different genre, but it has the same, the lead artist is at least the same. I'm trying to think of what else she's worked on. I don't remember what else that she's worked on, maybe it's just been these two. But, oh, that was a unpleasant hug of some nature. Oh shit, I can do like 3 of those in midair, huh? Okay. Okay.
oh no. Yep.
Sorry, but it's
Focus.
Like pausing attacks to like do other attacks and shit. Boink boink. Oh. Really thought that was
This
gonna
does
end
give me
it.
that kind of, I don't know why, but they're like Avatar kind of feeling of like a group of characters. I don't know, there's something about like the spirit of it. It's very, you could see an Avatar game in this style, you know, in this kind of thing.
Yeah, and you could adapt the combat system to work with the different elements and stuff like that even. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yep. That was like, honestly, that was, oh no. What? Oh no, I got tricked. And you'll find out in about 30, whatever, 10 seconds. Yeah.
Look out below.
Oh, my reaction would be forced.
Oh, what's that move?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right? Oh.
Nailed it.
Here you go. Oh, this is like a boss. Like, oh, this guy's gonna take a little bit of work. Yep. But yeah, that was oh my. what appealed to me about this game pretty early on was that I was like, oh, this kind of reminds me of Avatar, but you know, like in tone, I guess, in its style, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, I can definitely say that.
What does that do? Okay, so that does that.
Focus. You will fall.
Okay. Oh my.
Don't aim me too much. Nailed it. Right on target.
Okay.
Focus.
Apparently one of the things that they are doing for this beta, well, it's not really a beta, whatever you want to call it, backer preview is the official word for it. Oh, that kind of fucked me up a little. They're doing a speedrunning contest. Like, the game has like a built-in speedrun thing, I think. And so they're going to be somehow like rewarding people who get like the highest times.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
More games with that as
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if A Hat in Time had something like that, because I know that was a thing for that game. I think Hat in Time had some kind of... Yeah.
Yeah, it's suited for like platforms, but it always amused me that like one game kind of has like it has an achievement for like complete the game in like a minute or less or something.
Oh yeah.
When like games like that have that kind of thing built in, it's like okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool because of just you
Yeah.
you can do that. Or not do that, because I haven't got that achievement, and I've tried over and over and I just can't get it.
Well, somebody's figured it out, apparently.
Yeah, no, it's a thing, it's probably quite easy to do, I'm just really bad at like, turning the camera at the right time. But yeah, speedrunning is a thing that is interesting to me, I guess, as a person who watches Twitch extensively.
Oh, looks like enemy got stuck. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so positioning can matter because certain, like a lot of the moves only hit like within a certain range. Like if I pop an enemy up into the air, but then do a move that only hits things on the ground, like that kind of doesn't really do much for me. Ooh, I like how that looked. Oh, whoops. Oh, kind of whiffed that one though. Oh, shit. Yeah, I like how he's like, this enemy is, I think, the first one I've run into that's like able to attack while he's being attacked. So like, while I'm busting combos on him, he can like pull out a move on one of my party members. So if I'm like not paying attention and pushing the right buttons at the right time, one of my party members can take a big, yeah, that move.
Nailed it.
You're open.
Oh shit. Heal everybody. Let's do this shit.
Sorry, but it's
Okay.
Hey! Strike hard.
Oh. Uh-oh, oh, fuck. Oh, interesting. That one move puts her actually behind them. Which means that she could do, yeah, or at least I guess it depends on the enemy. Figure out what moves some of my characters have that can hit stuff in the air, because I bet I can do more damage to enemies if I hit them in the air first. Heal! Yeah.
My defense holds.
Jeez, all this nonsense. Oh, good fake out. Let me use up. Yeah, I'm actually, because in games like this, and this kind of started with a Mario RPG, like back on the Super Nintendo, I guess. I like when enemies, they like intentionally will have like attack patterns that are meant to throw you off. So you have to actually learn the tells and stuff like that. The thing I like about this one is that there's like the way that meter works. Like that meter dictates your moves, but it also dictates your defense. So like if you so if you're not paying attention, then you're wasting opportunities to block and stuff like that. Oh, so he can do that weird little. Okay. Oh my. Oh. Oh my. Oh. That was a very vigorous hugging. Oh, whoa, what did I do? I like did a different move. Yeah. Oh, so I can probably use more than 1 meter to do a different move if I push the button more than once, is I think what happened. I think I was mashing the button a little too much. Oh, ow. That hurt my other person. Boink. Yeah, so let's try this here. Oh, fuck. The hug of death, I guess. Oh yeah, I can do 2 moves. Which means I can probably do a 3rd different move if I save it all the way up to 3. Yeah, so we're gonna try doing that here. Guy's almost dead though. Oh no, whoops. No, you gotta do your other move there, buddy. I love how like much juggling there is going on. Oh, what's this gonna do? Oh, it's just gonna do like a more powerful version of that one. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, apparently your main character has like an avatar state as well. Like it's obviously it's not called that, but where she like looks different and like becomes all like badass and whatnot. And they haven't really talked. Oh, well, I guess you get to see that a little bit at the end there. Speaking of. Clear time, 36 minutes, 26 seconds, and completed 54%. Which means there was like a bunch of shit that I missed apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. I like how the climactic ending of that was, now I get to go into the avatar state and run away with my pet. But yeah, so they are aiming for a fall 2018 release. They have confirmed that it is coming to the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if they've said whether. I think they might be aiming for a simultaneous launch, but I'm not sure if they're on schedule for that or not. But yeah, it's coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. So basically, like everything, and it's coming out on Switch. So yeah, it's coming out on basically everything. And I'm very excited for this game. It's good to see and feel some good progress. Yeah. So that's this little game here.
Cool. Yeah, I hadn't really seen any of that before, but now I'm interested. So that's good.
Yep. I'm rather looking forward to it. Hopefully, it will turn out good.
Well.
Yeah.